și pe sproscendeti e mers să venitu TeddyGreyOnStuff today, Shkurte Fejza, Mora Fjale. This is the official video too. I'm hoping that this doesn't get blocked. If it does, I apologize, but it will be up as soon as. Thank you to Bleron Miftari for the subtitles, not subtitles, the translation. So thankfully I know exactly what Shkurte is trying to say. So without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe if you like this stuff, and let's go. Also, if you haven't and you are new to the channel, I have over 200 Albanian reactions on my channel in a playlist, so go check that out if you want. Let's go. One second, what did that say? 28th until, so that's 28th of November. Legendary commander Adam Jashari. No dirt and code or two. So he would have been 65 years old in 2020. Is that what they're saying? I think so, I don't know. Let's get into this. I'm learning Albanian, I'm getting it. There he is, bro, look at the beard. How rude of me, bro. How rude of me. You can see that, right? It's mad that they said 2020 because it sounds like 90s music.
Mora Fjale, Mora Vargune, Mora Charkune, May Furkan.
Her voice is lovely. It sounds like a really natural voice. I thought it was going to be a guy for some reason. I don't know why, and I don't know if Shkurte is like a common female name in Albania, but I don't know why I thought it was going to be a guy. I don't know, maybe because the stuff that's been recommended to me in the past that's like old school has been from men. I don't know. That was nice though.
Mora Fjale, Mora Vargune, Mora Charkune, May Furkan. May Furkan başle cendarit tikan do ya demia sharit tikan do. Tash Saviet se shepre kazin dhere chakun tash Saviet.
Wow.
Tash Saviet se shedre nitsen tash Saviet ve mitro vitsen tash Saviet.
So the Tash Saviet bit is how many years? So she's saying how many years has it been that you haven't seen Prakaz or Recep? Or how many years has it been since you've seen Drenisa or Mitrovica? Wow. So obviously he hasn't been able to see these places grow into what they've become. And the fact that they've become what they have, the fact that Kosovo has become what it has, is because of the bravery of men like the legendary Adam Jashari. To ponder on that is quite mad, because obviously, you know, in his death came all of the beauty in Kosovo that you see today. So I suppose it's kind of bittersweet when you look back at it. That's really deep though, because obviously the land that he fought for, you know, the land that he fought to protect and preserve, everybody bound together, and you did it. You all did it. You all created Kosovo into what it is today. And now you have, you know, national champions in many different fields. You have the most amazing artists that come out of there, not even just in music either, but in poetry, in literature. You have the most amazing artists that come out of this country. Deep. I like that that's an instrumental break. Apologies for pausing, because it is, quite a deep song. I want to go through it. I want to go through it in its entirety. I want to do it respectfully. But I just think it's nice how, even though, with this instrumental, there is no like beat drop, but you can feel the parts that this artist, Shkurte, you can feel where she wants to put in the I don't know what the word is, where she wants to put in the emphasis on these lyrics. She's doing it with her own voice, Gone are the days where artists really do that. They really allow the beat to do it for them, but because beats back in the day like this were so simple, it was up to the artist to add that flair and to add that emphasis onto it. Because famously, it was their lyrics, I just thought that it was nice. See what I mean? Okay, so when she says, get up quickly, don't stay in the grave, is she talking about the fact that obviously when Adam Jashari was murdered, let's call it what it is, his entire family was slaughtered as well, and they didn't make graves for these people, they just put them in a mass grave. So was this song written at a time where they didn't know where family members were, or I don't know, because you have to think about the whole Kosovian genocide by the Serbians. You can't help but think that there were so many people that are still missing, So I feel like that not only applies to Adam Jashari, but also to the many people that were lost in that time. That's mad. Obviously, I was only like 6 or 7 years old when that happened. But to think that like I was going to school just day in, day out, I had no knowledge that somewhere on the planet that I was enjoying life on, there were kids that were being slaughtered and fucking, it's just mad to think about, because obviously when I think about 1999, 2000, 2001, I think about like the great things that happened during that time, and then I just think that there's, I don't even, it's so deep. There's no way that you can even put it into words. Oh. So, you know, as she said there, in honor to Kosovo. So, you know, like I say, it's the sacrifice that many men made. It wasn't just Commander Jashari, but obviously him being a very, very poignant part in the KLA, and obviously leading the liberation to eventually become liberated and become unionized as their own country, their own people, which is what they deserved all along. You know, they weren't asking for much. It's their birthright to be on that land, and nobody can tell them otherwise. Clearly, because you guys, I genuinely believe, with or without the help of NATO, you would have overcome whatever you would have had to overcome in order to get the job done and reclaim your land. I believe that you would have got it done. Genuinely. I believe that obviously, you know, my country, USA, we helped, we aided, but none of us would have been fighting with the same passion that you guys were. None of us would have been shooting with the same accuracy. None of us would have been fighting with the same pain and urgency that you guys had in your, not just your hearts, but your bodies too. And I genuinely believe in the generational passing down of traits like that. So all of you have that in your blood to persevere and to fight. So continue doing that. And continue to keep inspiring people like me. Foreigners who don't know anything about Kosovo or Albanians in general. But, you know, I'm not alone. We are all willing to learn. And I've got to say, Albania is the most fascinating, not just country, but people that I've ever come across in my entire life. So I'm very grateful. Thank you for joining me, TeddyGreyOnStuff.